in this sacred space we have created together, our intention is clear: to deeply connect with our inner guide. Often, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, we forget to listen to that inner voice that seeks to guide us towards our deepest truth and the path we should follow for our personal and spiritual growth. Today's meditation is designed to help us address this disconnection and retune to the inner wisdom that we all possess. Now, I would like you to ask yourselves a very special question. What do I most need to hear from my inner guide at this moment in my life? Allow this question to resonate within you. There is no rush to find an immediate answer. Just keep this question in your heart as we prepare to connect with that inner wisdom. I invite you to take a moment to write something empowering for yourselves. It could be a mantra, an affirmation, or simply a word that resonates with what you need at this moment. Something that reminds you of your strength, your ability to connect with your inner guide, and your confidence in the path you are walking. Write it now and keep it close during our practice. With this clear intention and our powerful words at our side, we are ready to begin. Breathe deeply, open your heart, and prepare your spirit to receive. Welcome to this journey with Conscious Mind. This is Jordi speaking, and I want you to let yourself be guided by my voice. Let's begin. Now that we have established our intention and written something empowering for ourselves, it is time to deepen our state of centering and relaxation. This step is crucial for preparing our mind and body for the connection with our inner guide. So if you haven't done so already, I invite you to close your eyes and find a comfortable position. We will begin with our conscious breathing. I want you to take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with fresh air, feeling your chest and abdomen expand. Hold that breath for a moment. And now exhale gently, letting all the air flow out, carrying away any tension or worries. Continue with this breathing pattern, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into a state of calm and serenity. Conscious breathing is a powerful tool that helps us center in the present, allowing us to let go of any thoughts or distractions that may be lingering in our minds. Now, maintaining this smooth and deep breathing, we will perform a body scan to completely relax every part of our body. We'll start with the feet. Feel how the toes, the soles, the heels relax. If you detect any tension, allow it to dissolve with the exhalation. Move up now to the legs, relaxing the ankles, the calves, the knees and the thighs. Feel how each exhalation brings you to a deeper state of relaxation. Continue ascending, relaxing the muscles of your hips, your abdomen, and your back. Let each breath free you from the tensions accumulated in these areas. Now relax your shoulders, letting them drop away from your ears. Release any weight you are carrying on them. Relax your arms, hands, and each of the fingers, feeling how the relaxation deepens with each breath. Finally, relax the muscles of your neck, your face, softening the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Allow your face to reflect the peace and serenity you are experiencing. Now, with the body completely relaxed and the mind centered, you are in the perfect state to connect with your inner guide. Maintain this feeling of calm and openness as we continue with our meditation. Imagine now a safe and peaceful place. This place is unique to you. It could be a space you already know, a happy memory, or perhaps a landscape that only exists in your imagination. It could be a beautiful garden full of flowers, a quiet beach at sunset, a clearing in a magical forest, or even a cosmic space filled with stars and nebulae. The important thing is that it be a place where you feel completely relaxed, safe, and open. While you are in this sacred space, observe the details around you. What colors do you see? Are there sounds that fill the air, like the murmur of water or the song of birds? What scents reach you? Take your time to explore this place with all your senses. Feel how peace and tranquility envelop you, how this place welcomes you and tells you that you are exactly where you need to be. Now, in this space of safety and serenity, imagine that you begin to perceive the presence of your inner guide. This presence may manifest in various ways. It might be a warm feeling in your heart, a gentle light that illuminates the space, a figure that is familiar or dear to you, or perhaps simply an intuition, a deep knowing that arises from within. If you do not see or feel anything specific, do not worry. Trust that your inner guide is with you, even if its presence is subtle. Sometimes, the connection feels more like a state of being, an expansion of consciousness, rather than as a separate entity from us. Remain in this space with your guide. Feel their energy, their love, their wisdom. This being or this sensation is a deep and authentic part of you, connected to the source of all wisdom and love. Here, in this sacred space, you can communicate with your guide, ask questions, or simply enjoy the peace and love that emanates from this connection. Remember, this space is always available to you whenever you need guidance, comfort, or simply a moment of peace. Your inner guide is your most direct connection to the universe and your truest essence. In this space, you are completely you, free from judgments, free from fears, in perfect harmony with the universe. Take all the time you need in this place, feeling the presence and love of your guide. In this space of tranquility and deep connection with your inner guide, we reach a crucial moment in our meditation, the invitation. Now that you feel safe and at peace in the presence of your guide, it is time to open a channel of communication. With an open heart and a tranquil mind, invite your inner guide to communicate with you. You can make this invitation silently or out loud, as you prefer. It could be something as simple as saying, "I am here, open and willing to receive any message or guidance you have for me." You don't need to use specific words. What's important is the intention behind them. Remember, it is crucial to remain open and receptive, without clinging to specific expectations about how this communication should manifest. The guidance can come in many ways, as a physical sensation, a word or phrase that resonates in your mind, an image, or even a deep feeling of knowing. Trust that whatever form it takes is perfect for you at this moment. It is possible that you may not receive a clear message right away, and that's okay. The invitation you have made is an act of opening, a first step towards building a deeper and more conscious relationship with your inner guide. Like any relationship, this connection may require time and practice to develop fully. While you remain in this sacred space with your guide, stay attentive to any sensation, emotion, or thought that arises. Do not judge or dismiss anything. Everything you experience is part of your dialogue with your guide. This invitation is not just for this moment of meditation, but you can also carry it with you in your daily life. You can ask your guide to accompany you. And offer their wisdom in moments of decision or uncertainty. Remember, they are always available to you, ready to provide their love, support, and guidance. Take a few more moments in this space of communication and openness. Feel the connection with your guide, knowing that this is a link you can strengthen and deepen with each meditation. Now that you have invited your inner guide to communicate with you, and you remain open and receptive, we enter a phase of reception and dialogue. This is a moment of active listening, a sacred space where we allow messages to flow towards us, effortlessly, without pressure. As you continue in this state of deep relaxation and connection, pay attention to any sensation, emotion, image, word, or idea that arises. These messages may be subtle, almost like a whisper in your mind, or they may be physical sensations that draw your attention. Perhaps you'll see colors, shapes, or scenes in your mind, or hear words or phrases that seem to have special meaning. It is important to welcome everything that comes, without judgment. Our inner guide often communicates in ways that may seem enigmatic or symbolic at first. An image, for example, might not make immediate sense, but upon reflection, you might discover a metaphor or a message relevant to your life. Similarly, a physical sensation could be an indication of areas of your life or body that need attention. This dialogue with your inner guide is not a monologue. It's a conversation. Therefore, if you feel the urge, respond to the messages you receive. You can do this internally, thanking for the guidance and perhaps asking for clarity or more details about what you have received. If you have specific questions, this is a good time to raise them. Remember, the key here is to stay open and receptive, allowing the communication to flow in both directions. If at any moment you find yourself doubting what you receive, or you feel confused, ask your guide to send confirmation or clarity in a way that you can easily understand. The relationship with your inner guide is based on trust and openness, and like any relationship, it strengthens with time and practice. Allow each inhalation to deepen your connection further, and let each exhalation free you from expectations, opening you to receive whatever you need at this moment. Take all the time you need here, knowing that this dialogue with your guide is a precious gift, a moment of true connection and understanding. In this magical space of communication and deep connection, your inner guide reveals themselves as a wise and compassionate mentor, patiently waiting to offer you their guidance and wisdom. Imagine this being of light sitting in front of you, their eyes filled with unconditional love and understanding, inviting you to share your doubts, your fears, your dreams, and your deepest desires. If there is a question you carry in your heart, a topic on which you seek guidance or clarity, this is the perfect moment to present it. Formulate your question in your mind or say it out loud. There's no rush. Take your time to express what you really need to know, feel, or understand. Imagine your words transforming into a light that travels towards your guide, who receives them with love and full attention. Now remain in a state of active listening and open dialogue. The answers may not come immediately, or they may come in unexpected ways. Perhaps your guide will speak through metaphors or show you images that at first glance seem abstract. Maybe you'll feel emotions or physical sensations that lead you to a deeper understanding of what you need to know. Each of these responses is a gift, a piece of the puzzle that your soul is seeking to fit together. Remember, this dialogue is a heart-to-heart conversation, a sacred exchange between you and your highest essence. Your inner guide knows all aspects of your being, your struggles, and your achievements, and is here to support you on your path to wholeness and personal fulfillment. If at any moment you feel that the answers are evasive or difficult to interpret, do not hesitate to ask for clarity. Ask, what do you mean by this? Or how can I apply this guidance in my life? Your inner guide is always willing to offer you the clarity and understanding you need, in the most loving and compassionate way possible. This magical dialogue is a co-creation process, a sacred dance between your human consciousness and your divine wisdom. As you communicate with your guide, you realize that you are not alone on your journey. You have an eternal ally, a mentor who accompanies you at every step, offering you light in moments of darkness and celebrating with you your triumphs. So keep talking, keep asking, and above all, keep listening. This dialogue with your inner guide is one of the most magical and transformative gifts on your path of growth and self-discovery. Imagine now that the connection with your inner guide intensifies, transforming into an even more luminous and vibrant presence before you. This being of light, your most faithful mentor and ally, begins to communicate with you actively, weaving words and energies that fill the space between you with clarity, abundance, and radiant optimism. Your guide looks at you with eyes full of unconditional love and begins to speak, their voice resonating not only in your ears, but also in your heart. Dear being of light, always remember that you are a magical and powerful creation of the universe. Within you lies an inexhaustible source of clarity and wisdom, ready to guide you through every step of your journey. There are no situations too complex or questions without answers. You just need to look inside, to your inner light, to find the direction you seek. I know that sometimes the path seems uncertain, and the shadows of doubt may cloud your vision. But I want to remind you that each of these moments is an opportunity to grow, to expand your light even brighter. Abundance is your birthright, and it awaits you to open your heart to receive it. It's not just about material riches, but an abundance of love, joy, and experiences that enrich your soul. Look around. Observe the beauty of the world, the generosity of the universe that unfolds in each sunrise, in every blooming flower, in every shared smile. You are part of that beauty, that eternal cycle of giving and receiving. Trust that what you give to the world will be returned to you multiplied in ways you sometimes cannot even imagine. Also remember that optimism is a choice, a light that you can turn on within yourself, even on the darkest days. This light is your shield, your guide, the divine spark that drives you to move forward, to dream big, to reach for the stars. When you feel discouraged, remember that behind each challenge lies a gift, a lesson that brings you closer to your true self. I want you to know that I am here for you, always. In moments of joy and in challenges, my presence is a safe refuge, a reminder of your strength and your ability to overcome any obstacle. Together, we can create magic, transform dreams into reality, and walk a path lit by hope and gratitude. So take a deep breath, dear friend, and let these words fill you with healing and renewing energy. You are a being of infinite light, and your potential is unlimited. Trust your path, embrace your inner light, and let clarity, abundance, and optimism guide every step of your journey. As the words of your guide fill the space, feel how each syllable works to heal, to cleanse any doubt or fear, leaving you filled with a sense of unlimited possibility and profound well-being. Take a deep breath, absorbing this healing energy, and when you are ready, carry this light back to your consciousness, ready to face the world with renewed hope and optimism. In the heart of an ethereal night, where the stars twinkled like beacons of distant dreams, Alba sat by the shore of an ancient lake, lost in her thoughts. The nighttime breeze caressed her face, whispering ancient secrets that only the wind remembered. In that moment of stillness and reflection, a presence materialized before her, its light as soft and enveloping as the cloak of the night. Alba, began the voice of the being of light, a melody that seemed to dance in the air. At the core of your being burns a flame, an insatiable curiosity that distinguishes and guides you. I know you seek beyond the confines of this visible world, longing to uncover the mysteries that lie hidden in the shadows and in the light. Your heart, brave and pure, is the key to unveiling truths that many have forgotten. Let me tell you a story, a tale of adventure, challenge, and discovery that reflects your own quest. Alba listened, captivated, as the light emanating from the being seemed to weave images in the air, a prelude to the story that was about to be told. This is not just a story, continued the being, but a mirror of your journey, a guide for those who, like you, dare to dream and seek beyond the known. And so, with the moon as witness and the lake as confidant, began the tale of Alba, a young woman with a restless spirit, whose life in a small village nestled among mountains and forests was about to change forever. Her desire to explore and understand the essence of the world would lead her on an extraordinary journey, one that would reveal the power of the inner light and the truth that connects all that exists. In a place not very different from this began the being of light, its voice floating on the wind, where the earth whispers stories of ancient times and the sky reveals invisible paths. Alba awoke one morning, feeling a call that resonated deep within her soul. It was an invitation to embark on a journey, a quest that would lead her to discover not only the secrets of the universe, but also the strength and wisdom that lie in her own heart. Thus, with a heart full of questions and a steadfast determination, Alba set out to answer the call of her destiny, unaware that each step would bring her closer to the extraordinary light she sought. A light that also dwells within you, dear listener. Prepare to embark on this adventure with Alba and discover, just like her, the infinite power of your own inner light. As dawn unfolded with his fingers of light, gently touching the world to awaken it, Alba set off towards the mountain of destiny, following the call that resonated in her heart. Her path was not just a physical trail through the natural world, but also a journey into the depths of her being, a challenge to face her fears and discover her true power. During the first days of the journey, Alba dedicated herself to crossing vast forests, where the trees stood like ancient guardians, their branches whispering stories of bravery and quest. Although the path was lonely, Alba did not feel alone. Nature itself seemed to accompany her, guiding her with the song of the birds and the whisper of the wind. Soon, challenges began to present themselves. Turbulent rivers that she needed to cross, where she learned to trust the strength of her body and the firmness of her determination. Steep mountains that demanded to be climbed, teaching her to find her balance and to move with confidence even when the path seemed uncertain. It was on a particularly dark night, when the moon hid behind stormy clouds, that Alba faced her most difficult test. She found herself in the heart of the forest, where the darkness was so dense, it seemed to devour the light from her lantern. There, fearful and about to give in to discouragement, she heard a soft voice, the same one that had called her to this adventure. Alba, your inner light is stronger than the darkness that surrounds you. Trust in it, remembering the words of the being of light. Alba closed her eyes and took a deep breath, seeking within herself that spark of courage and hope. When she opened them, she found that her own hands glowed with a soft light, illuminating the path and dispelling the shadows. Renewed by this discovery, she continued her journey with renewed confidence, facing each new challenge, not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to grow. The creatures of the forest, which at first seemed threatening, revealed themselves as teachers, each offering her lessons in persistence, adaptability, and strength. Finally, after days of arduous travel, Alba reached the foot of the mountain of destiny. The path to the summit was guarded by the guardian of the mountain, a majestic being that embodied the light and shadow of nature itself. It was then that Alba understood that her true test would not be physical, but an internal battle, a confrontation with her own doubts and fears. "What is your truth?" asked the guardian, her penetrating eyes fixed on Alba's. The young woman, with the light still shining from her heart, responded with a firm and clear voice, "My truth is my quest, my courage to face the darkness, both outside and inside me, and my determination to find the light, not just for myself, but to share with the world." Satisfied with her answer, the guardian stepped aside, allowing Alba to continue her ascent to the peak of the mountain and towards the next chapter of her extraordinary quest. As dawn tinged the edges of the world with gold, Alba began the final leg of her ascent to the summit of the mountain of destiny. Each step was a mix of effort and ecstasy, for she knew she was about to reach the climax of her journey, the moment for which her brave heart had prepared her. The light she had discovered within herself shone even brighter, illuminating her path through the morning mist that embraced the mountain. Upon reaching the peak, Alba found no tangible treasures, but a breathtaking view. A vast panorama of mountains, forests, and rivers that stretched as far as the eye could see, bathed in the golden light of dawn. It was then that the voice of the being of light resonated once more, filling the space around Alba with warmth and clarity. Alba, this is the true treasure, the vision of an interconnected world, where each being, each element, is an essential part of the whole. The ancient wisdom you sought resides in recognizing your place within this fabric of life, in living in harmony with all that exists. With these words, the being of light revealed to Alba the hidden knowledge of the universe, how each thread of life is intertwined with others in an eternal dance of creation and destruction, of light and shadow. It showed her how her own inner light was a reflection of the cosmic light, a power capable of bringing harmony and healing. Immersed in this revelation, Alba realized that her journey had not been just a personal quest, but an initiation into the deepest mysteries of existence. Her heart overflowed with gratitude and love, not only for the wisdom received, but for the opportunity to share this new understanding with others. Returning to her village, Alba transformed into a bearer of light, a teacher and healer, whose own story inspired others to seek their truth and to recognize the light within themselves. She taught her people to view the world not as something separate to be dominated or feared, but as a sacred mosaic of life, of which we are all a vital part. Under her guidance, the village flourished, not only in material well-being, but in a deep connection with nature and among themselves. Alba's teachings, based on unity, compassion, and mutual respect, spread beyond the borders of her home, touching the hearts of many in distant lands. And so, the story of Alba became a legend, a beacon of hope and light in a world thirsty for true wisdom. Through her journey, she had discovered that the greatest treasure was not an object to be possessed, but a truth to be lived. That within each of us burns a light capable of transforming darkness, a light that unites us all in the magnificent tapestry of life. As we approach the end of our meditation and preparation for rest, I want to thank you for allowing me to accompany you on this journey inward towards the connection with your guide and your inner light. Now, as the night wraps us in its serene mantle, it is time to let go, to release any burden you have carried during the day, and to surrender to the healing embrace of sleep. Imagine that each exhalation takes you deeper into a state of peace and tranquility, as if each breath were a gentle wave that cradles you towards rest. The light of your inner guide shines softly, offering you protection and comfort as you enter the world of dreams, a sacred space where healing and regeneration occur effortlessly. Let this light envelop you like a warm embrace, filling you with security and love. Feel how your body completely relaxes, each muscle, each fiber releasing and sinking into the softness of your bed. Your mind calms, your thoughts fade, and you find yourself floating in a space of infinite calm. as you prepare to cross the threshold into sleep. Carry with you the assurance that you are cared for, protected, and deeply loved. The light of your inner guide remains with you, even in the realm of dreams, guiding you through landscapes of peace and serenity. Allow me to bid you farewell for now with a wish for you. May your dreams be sweet, your rest deep and restorative, and may you awaken feeling renewed, full of energy, and ready to receive the blessings of the new day. Good night, dear friend. May peace be your companion, and may the light of your inner guide illuminate your path to magical healing dreams. Until we meet again, I leave you in the loving embrace of the night.